Hello, welcome to GarbAugust 2023, the trashiest event on BookTube for the entire year. This event was created by the criminal mastermind, screaming, creaming Olly, and the co-hosts are Steve Donahue, Michael K. Porn. Shall we swing again? It came all over the page. Fibertarty. Roy reads anything. Wink, wink. Slimey Splashers. Michelle's Melons. Cholia. Boob Lather. Sleazing this life. Kellyhookedondinosmut and Poubella. Another Buttplug. Canal. The Bondage Knitter. Touchable reads and deeds. Al licks under a bridge. The Boob Anus. Boobs, dongs, and other magic. Kaboner Grown. And yours truly, another Boobiephile reads Playboy for the articles. And we shall bring you the trashiest trashy books that we can find. There are 4 themed weeks for GarbAugust 2023. Category romance or men's adventure. And I will be picking out the classic Nick Carter men's adventure. This will be Checkmate in Rio. You know, you can sort of see her butt on that one. It's going to help, but it's not going to help that much. But these are spy novels, but they are filled with semi-softcore porn, or maybe not so softcore. A lot of fun. Prompt number 2, or should I say week number 2, will be Paperbacks from Hell or Vintage Smut. I've shown this book before. This is Lupe or Lupe by Jean Thompson. It is about an evil child. And this is going to be very helpful when I get to show you the GarbAugust bingo card. Week 3, novelizations or books by famous people. I'm not going to touch the books by famous people, but I do have a couple of novelizations. First is Squirm by Richard Curtis. Killer animals, killer worms. But I also have the novelization of The Omen by David Salazar. And a third one is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Novelization by Jeff Strand. This novelization is a few years after the movie was made, but you know, it's killer tomatoes eating people. That has to be a consideration. Week number 4, Anything Goes. Strip for Murder by Richard S. Prather. Now look at that lovely red head on the cover. Yeah, this is an absolute must for GarbAugust. And let me read you the description of this one. The naked truth. This gorgeous tomato met me at the gate, and every time she breathed, I nearly went mad. She was really stripped for action. I'm Shel Scott, the private eye with 20/20 vision. And man, that was going to come in handy in this joint. The gorgeous tomato led me up a path that opened onto a big grassy lawn, and then my teeth began to rattle. My gold! There were hundreds of them, capering joyfully around the green. I'd been hired to find a killer in a nudist colony. And I was going to look pretty darn silly wearing nothing but my gun. Okay, pure, absolutely delightful, trashy goodness. This is like one of the best covers that I have, and I have to thank my friend Bad is Rad for sending this to me. Good GarbAugust material. And as someone pointed out, we're going to have a little bit of an extra week at the end. So we're going to have a second Anything Goes week. And for the second Anything Goes week, I'm going to read a naughty Western, cowboy trash, men's equivalent of a category romance, but with lots of lovely ladies and lots of guns. I'm not positive which one I'm going to read yet. You have the possibility of The Gunsmith. I probably won't read this particular book in the series, but it's a series that I may pick up. I also have the Lonestar series, which is a possibility, and the Long Arm series, which is a possibility. So one of those three series will be read in my final week of GarbAugust. And now for the GarbAugust bingo card. I will put up a list for you to look at. This is where you pick certain books to read. They can do a checklist. I'm going to read them off and hold up some possibilities for me to read. A Jackie Collins book. I'm probably going to have to pass on that one. Maybe a book with killer kids. And where is my killer kids book? Okay, this is a satanic kid, but has Murray kills, so I'm sure I can get the satanic kids with that one. A sexy vamp book. The Space Vampires. This was made into the movie Life Force with the absolutely lovely Matilda May, who was buck naked through most of the movie. And I saw that movie when I was 19. I think she was like 18 when she made that movie, maybe 20, who knows. But man, my 19-year-old self was drooling over Matilda May. So this would be my sexy vampire book, if I need one. A dirty book. Yeah, I can pick up a couple dirty books. I don't have one picked out yet. A Richard Lehman book. I might be able to find a Richard Lehman book. Probably get it on Kindle. A Night in Lonesome October is sort of the one I'm thinking about. A book from a series with at least 100 entries. This counts. A shifter romance. There's plenty of them on Kindle Unlimited. I'll have to find one if I have time. A book with nudity on the cover. Well, here she is again. A book about gangs. Might have to pass on that one. A book with Satanists. I have To the Devil a Daughter, Dennis Wheatley, and The Satanists by Dennis Wheatley. I honestly don't think I'll get to them, but maybe. A book about a conspiracy theory. Don't know about if I'll get to that one. A vigilante book. Again, I don't have anything planned. Pax. This is read a book with a green cover or a book that Pax read last August. This would obviously count. You're also doing a group read of William W. Johnson's The Devil's Laughter, because she did a really good, funny review on that book. So it's going to be sort of a GarbAugust group read. Other than that, I'll have to check what she's read, see if I can find something. A book with a step back cover, already got it covered. So this book is at least 2 check marks on the GarbAugust bingo card. And if I've not said so already, this is going to be a buddy read with Reading This Life, MJ. A book with a cigarette ad. don't have any. At least I can't find any. I need to get one. A book with an exclamation point in the title. Panther by Alan Ryan, a killer animal book. A book based on a video game. There is a short Kindle book about a woman who has sex with Testrix blocks. It's only like 15, 20 pages. I may have to buy that one. A book set in a hospital. You know, probably don't have time. Coma. Definitely trashy read, set in a hospital. A book you're ashamed to read in public. I don't know if I'd be ashamed to read any book in public, but this one could probably count. Because, you know, it has nudity on the cover. A killer animal book. Two GarbAugust slots in one book. Pretty darn good. A Jilly Cooper book. I have something, you know, on my TBR at the library, on audio. Maybe I'll get to it. Maybe I won't. I'll stick up, you know, the little image here to see. Maybe I'll get to it. A book from a weirdly specific subgenre. Might have to pass on that one. A book that crashes in on a moral panic. I might have to pass. You never know, though. A book published under a pseudonym. This is written by Nick Carter. The main character who narrates this book is Nick Carter. It is definitely a pseudonym. A V.C. Andrews book. Probably going to have to pass on that one. I'm just way out of my reading capacity already. Well, anyway, there are my piles of possibilities for GarbAugust 2023. I hope you have a trashy August with me and our other trashy co-hosts. Thank you for watching and keep on reading.